What does it take to reshape an entire kingdom? Today, we're diving into the story of Mohammed bin Salman, a young, ambitious Saudi prince with a vision to transform Saudi Arabia. Often known simply as MBS, he's determined to modernize his country and lead it toward an era he calls Vision 2030. But what does that really mean? Born in 1985 and largely overshadowed by his older brothers, MBS came into the limelight in 2017 when he was unexpectedly named Crown Prince, jumping ahead in the line of succession. At just 32, he became the heir to the throne, and since that moment, MBS has moved rapidly to consolidate power and reshape the kingdom. This shift has sparked both controversy and hope, as MBS's policies reveal a complex mix of modernization efforts and calculated power moves. One of MBS's earliest and boldest moves was to secure his grip on power, reshaping the political structure of Saudi Arabia. In a highly publicized maneuver, he detained prominent Saudi officials, businessmen, and even his own cousins. Rather than jailing them traditionally, they were housed in the luxurious Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Riyadh, under the banner of an anti-corruption crackdown. Though some hailed this as a bold stand against corruption, others saw it as a calculated move to eliminate potential rivals. This crackdown sent a clear message: MBS had a vision, and he wouldn't let anyone, family included, stand in his way. With power consolidated, MBS turned to what many thought was unchangeable: Saudi Arabia's strict social and religious norms. For decades, Saudi society had operated on an unspoken agreement between the royal family and the religious establishment. In exchange for support, the clerics enforced conservative moral codes. But MBS saw these rules as barriers to his vision of a modern Saudi Arabia. He made dramatic changes, stripping the religious police of their authority to arrest people and famously lifting the long-standing ban on women driving. These reforms were globally praised as signs of progress, yet critics argued that these actions also served to reinforce MBS's control, challenging the power of conservative clerics and upsetting the delicate balance that had stabilized the kingdom for years. With a firmer hold on both political and social fronts, MBS set his sights on his most ambitious project yet, transforming Saudi Arabia's economy. For nearly a century, oil has been the kingdom's primary income source. But as global reliance on fossil fuels shifts, MBS knew that Saudi Arabia had to adapt or face economic collapse. In 2016, he launched Vision 2030, a bold initiative to reduce oil dependency, diversify the economy, and create jobs in tourism, technology, and entertainment. Central to this vision is Neom, a proposed $500 billion megacity on the Red Sea intended as a hub of innovation. Though the project promises modernization, it faces challenges, from human rights issues to environmental impacts. Beyond Saudi Arabia's borders, MBS also aims to reshape the kingdom's role in the Middle East. One of his most significant policies has been his opposition to Iran, the kingdom's regional rival, and he has forged alliances, including with the United States, to counterbalance Iran's influence. However, MBS's foreign policy has faced heavy criticism, particularly regarding the intervention in Yemen, where Saudi involvement has fueled a humanitarian crisis. These choices raise questions about the cost of his ambitions and their implications for regional stability. Today, MBS is navigating an incredibly complex path. He faces challenges not only from outside but within Saudi Arabia. His crackdowns on dissent have drawn human rights criticism, and his plans to privatize parts of the economy could potentially destabilize a society accustomed to extensive government subsidies. For the Saudi people, MBS's transformation represents both excitement and uncertainty. While some support his vision, others worry about its impacts on their way of life. The pressure on MBS is immense. He's walking